So today I would like us to discuss on this eye condition called trachoma. Trachoma is a highly contagious disease caused by Chlamydia trachomatis. That is the bacteria that causes this condition, and this condition is very dangerous when it comes to our vision. Okay, it is very common. It is very common if we allow ourselves to be infected by this eye condition. With trachoma, you can easily have trachoma with environment that lack sanitation. Okay, environment that they don't control their hygienic nature. Even your personal hygiene can also be one of the cause that can make you to have this trachoma. Yes, with this trachoma, it can cause a lot of problems in your eyes. You can have some signs and symptoms when you have this trachoma. If you can find itches, you can find discharges, the eyes will be irritating. In fact, somebody will be complaining of tearing eyes, even photophobia. When I talk about photophobia, the person will be afraid of light. And so, by so doing, in advanced cases, you will find that the latches, they are rubbing on the cornea. As they are rubbing on the cornea, which is the part that helps you to see better, the part that is avascular, that don't need any disturb to obstruct your vision, will become affected. And when it's affected, it's a lot of problem to your vision. And with this trachoma, it develops some follicles at the tarsal lids, whereby when these follicles, they increases in number, it start rubbing on it start causing defects on your cornea. And when it causes defects on your cornea, it will leave wounds, abrasions there. And at the long run now, these wounds on your cornea can turn into an ulcer. It will give a big wound. When I say ulcer, I mean a big wound. And this big wound now will cause serious problems that, if not well handled, it can lead to blindness, and that eye will be blind for life. So I'm encouraging you, if you come across this video and you are having problem with itchy eyes, which is very dangerous, even environmental factors can cause itchy eyes. If you are having any of these signs and symptoms, though there are other eyes conditions that can be associated, but when you are having these signs and symptoms, itchy eyes, watery eyes, the eyes becomes irritating, red, full of discharges, and you can't look at light. If you have any of these signs and symptoms, it's good to visit a hospital. When you visit a hospital, they'll be able to carry out the diagnosis and make sure that you are not suffering from this problem. And if you are suffering from any other problem, they will help to solve the situation so that you preserve your sight. Because if you lost your sight, it's like you have lost part of your body. Part of your body will be in darkness because you are not seeing with the eye. And with this trachoma, when you are blind with it, you are blind for life, because it will leave after healing. If at all hospital manage it for a long time, after healings, it will leave a big scar. There will be a big scar on your cornea, and that scar will be opaque. It will be wide like that and cover the entire cornea in a way that at the end of the day, you will be unable to see. And one of the highest treatment that you can treat this condition is very simple. It's very simple. First, at times, it's always good to wash your hands. When you wash your hands with soap, it will help you to limit some of this bacteria that could cause abnormalities in your eyes. Wash your face with soap. All those things, you make sure the dirt that you use around, you preserve them very well. Control flies. Some people, they will just use environmental dirt, just throw it just beside the eye and just beside the house. At the end of the day, before going to that place, you find flies, and these flies, that they are going to land on those dirt that you have dumped beside the house, and then they will carry bacteria from there, circulating it in the entire environment. Some persons are aimed at sharing it. It's like some people, they mean to share it. How can you use one format with somebody? When I talk about format, I mean handkerchief or tissue papers that they use in wiping face or whatsoever. You don't need to share those things. Those things like that, when you use it for yourself, and then the one that you need to throw, you throw. The one that you need to wash, you wash it very well with disinfectant. It's always important to do. Okay, control the sanitary aspect around you. Clean your toilet, make your toilet to be clean. Your environment should be clean. You understand? Wash your hand in everything you do. Wash your hands. Make sure you will go to the hospital, leaving the hospital, wash your hands. When you wash your hands, you'll be able to prevent some of this eyes condition that could lead to complication. At the end of the day, your blindness is distorted. So I'm informing us that those of us that we throw dirt around, we don't care about our personal hygienes. Some people will not even brush their mouth like for a week, not to talk of bathing their entire body. Make sure you maintain personal hygiene, environmental hygiene. Don't share toiletries, okay? Don't share toiletries, because it's easily to cross infection. And if you find somebody infected or the eyes are discharging, avoid that person. The only thing you can do is advise the person, even at a distance, just to show concern that it's good that you go to hospital, your eyes are discharging, your eyes are red, or if somebody complains to you that the eyes are itchy, is better you visit a hospital, because with these symptoms or signs, they are causing a lot of problems in the eyes that you cannot understand. At the end of the day, arriving in the hospital, they will say they have to remove your eye. It's good that you should visit the hospital. Personal hygiene, those that they don't have access to good water, boil the water before you drink. With this, I think everything will be okay when it comes to these conditions that are infectious to the eye. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you like, comment, and press the subscribe button so that on more videos you will be able to learn. I love you guys.